Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Ann.
Tell us what your medium is and who you are.
My name is Tracy Hamlin. I have my medium right now, as we can see, I'm embellishing hair with some tinsel. And I've been doing this, I guess, 5 or 6 years. I was in New Orleans doing costuming. That's how I started that. After Katrina, I was doing headdresses. Here's some headdresses examples. Then I started doing jackets and what else?
Like the one you have on.
Bustiers. I bought a bunch of, somebody was selling a lot of tuxedo tails, and I bought every one they had. I filled up a van full and I started embellishing them, and that was really fun. People love those, and I loved them too, but I sold them all. So I started getting other jackets and embellishing there. And I started tinseling. A friend of mine gave me tinsel. It was a different color because my hair is naturalized since then. Some tinsel, and we tracked the woman down the next year in New Orleans, and then I decided I think I can do this. So I taught myself how to do it, and a friend of mine taught herself how to do it because you can't really do your own hair. And we started tinseling hair.
That's awesome. So, how did you end up in this area?
I am from Mississippi originally, from Greenville, Mississippi, and I have a friend that their family had a camp house here, so we spent some high school summers down here. So we had a lot of fun, and that was before Katrina, and that took a lot of the bars that we used to go to out.
Yeah.
So, the Sea Witch and Pass Christian, and it was fun. It was a fun time. So I have history here, and it's only an hour from New Orleans, and I spent 30 years in New Orleans, and we reared 2 children there, and and it was just a natural fit.
Excellent.
Natural
Excellent.
fit.
And so, how did you become a part of the arts or the art community?
Well, I mean, it's a booming Hancock County arts is just so vibrant right now. After COVID, people are coming out, and I joined Hunter Man Hall, um, patron there, and just met people that were receptive to my craft at this point, and I'm loving it. I mean, I'm not a hairdresser per se, but I love fitting the right tinsel color to the right person or the right hair color and things like that.
Awesome. So, what could the rest of the country learn from the community here in
Oh,
Hancock
wow.
County?
Hancock County, I mean, it's a very diverse and accepting community, I feel. Um, I've met people, especially at the hall, that have come and winter here over winter, and I've met people from all over the country. I just love it. And I'm from here, but I have traveled. My husband and I lived in Malaysia a little bit, and traveled extensively in the United States and internationally. I just love meeting people. I just think it's great, and the arts, with the building and the monthly meetings, you get to meet people, and I just love it. I love the continuity of it, because I know you're working hard as being on the board, and everybody on a board is working hard. So yeah,
Like our videographer.
yeah, that's right.
All right, well, let's show them how you do this.
Okay, here's my tinsel. Now, when I first started doing it, I was getting my tinsel from a woman in Portland, Sarah Ferry, and she said that the tinsel was silk, and I thought, well, maybe. So I was buying from her. Well, it comes to find out it's probably not silk, but anyway. But I was in Portland, Oregon a couple years ago, and I made an appointment with Sarah Ferry to have Sarah put tinsel in my hair. And I go to this place, and she has wings on, and a lot of people call this fairy hair. I'm not that kind of person. This is as much the wings that I have on. You know, I'm not going to have, you know, but she was really cute, and she puts tinsel in my hair, and we talked to her, you know, like problem solving a little bit here, you know, and she even said, "Oh, you're right, like you're asking advanced questions," you know. So I love it, and most of my tinsel has come from her, but it's a little expensive, and it's not, if it's not silk, it's probably all the same. So I've reached out to other
tinsel makers.
Yeah, and I was at the hall putting tinsel in people's hair, and Woody of Sean and Woody said, "What are you, the tinselator?" And I looked at him and said,
"That's exactly.
Yes, I'm going to be the tinselator."
So you also made the little lamp that is behind me.
I did.
Tell me about how you got into that and how you do it.
We had a party, and I needed to put my glasses on. See, my husband brought me these. I've got plenty of light here, but I do need a little magnification. We had a party for my daughter who was getting married at the Hunterman Hall, and I had all of these vases, and I started gluing leftover, and I started gluing them together. And then someone said, "Well, it'd be nice to have lights in them," so I started putting lights in them, and that I have lamps everywhere in my house. But you know, it's like I've been to markets like selling headdresses and jackets and things like that, but the lamps, if they don't light up, it's a hard sale.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do the lamps.
Keep doing that.
Yeah, but I have shut the lamp production down because it was sort of taking over my whole house. And
old crystal everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have moved everything. I have a little loft area, and I've told my husband and myself that if I can't do it in the loft, I'm not doing it. Because it just, you know,
otherwise you're not going to take over the whole house.
Yeah, and I want a nice house. I want, you know, guests to come over, and it's hard when you have stuff all around. You're an artist, you know.
Yeah, you saw my back bedroom.
Well, I don't have one of those. I don't have a back bedroom.
Well, you have a loft.
So. Yeah, so it has to go in the loft, or I'm not doing it.
So tell me how you got started doing the headdresses. The headdresses are so fabulous.
I was, you know, we were sitting in New Orleans, and I started doing headdresses, and it just was just like rolling out of me, just like, I was like, oh, and I had, you know, and then I created LLC, Half Shell Productions, and just going to markets, and everybody loved. I just got such positive reception, and it was fun. And
so the one behind me, with monarchs on it, spoke to me because I'm a biologist, and I am all about saving the butterflies and all of our pollinators. So
yeah, that's the first using feathers. I didn't. My second round of headdress, I did not use any feathers. Like this is a one that my daughter wore during her event, but no, I'm not using feathers anymore.
During her wedding?
During the party, yeah.
Oh, fun.
No, I had headdresses for people to wear. And I had oyster shell necklaces that I made for people. And so that everybody was walking around with headdresses and oyster shell necklaces.
Oh, fun.
It was fun. It was fun.
Cool. Well, tell me how you make the jackets. So you found a bunch of tails for sale, and you bought them all.
Yeah, now that was really special. And started, I do appliques. I do a little sewing, but most of it's appliques, sewing, gluing. And it's funny how, you know, when you start putting things together and then all of a sudden it just like my shoulders relax and I know it's just right.
Yeah.
And it's funny, the creation of something. It's like I'm almost addicted to that feeling when you get it just right. You know, do you have that feeling?
Yes, I know exactly. That's awesome. I'm a new artist. I really haven't played in any mediums much in my adult life until maybe the last 2 or 3 years. So that feeling of it's just right has been a little elusive, but I have gotten it a couple of times, so I understand.
Okay. And this tinsel, you know, I have this length and I've experimented with with long hair putting it in, but it's too heavy, it falls out. So I do cut it. And then people with really fine hair, sometimes it's hard to get it to stay in, just really fine.
It slides out.
Yeah.
So you tie it to one individual
hair? Yeah, I have to isolate one hair. Let me cut a few and then I'll walk us through it. So I get the tinsel and I half it just because it makes it easy. Hold it in this hand, get my tool, and you have to use this little hook. It has a latch on it. And I get it and I pick up one hair where I want it to lay. So that's one. Because if people that brush or comb their hair, if you put more than one in there, it's going to just be pulled out by the brush. And you lay it parallel to the hair, pull the hook through, loop it around, and pull it through. So there's just one hair and one, and then you have to pull it tight a little bit without
breaking the hair.
Yeah, without breaking.
Wow.
So that's that.
Awesome. So what do you think other communities could learn about building a resilient community from?
Well, you know, there have to be
us.
We have some very generous people, you know.
Yes, we do.
And so that is like the beginning point. So you have to have some vision. I mean, there's some people in this community, and I'm just a tag along. I didn't initiate any vision or anything, and I appreciate y'all so much. But there has to be vision and some generosity, and some I don't know, some creative people too. Yeah, there are people everywhere that do something. That want to create and have that feeling of when you get it just right.
That's right. Yes, we got really fortunate in Hancock County. We had a very generous donor give us a building.
Right. You have to start somewhere.
And then we had an architect who came up with a vision for what the building could be like. And that allowed us to raise the money to modify the building. And now we do classes and
it almost has to start from a vision, and then you have to create the concrete to create more vision.
Right.
You know, it's like a snowball.
Right. There have been artists in this area for many, many, many years. And I think having that group of artists helped us create that vision. But
most artists just work really hard to, and you don't have the platform, or, you know, it's hard to, you know, I don't do this for a living, though.
Right.
You know, so.
Right. All right. Well, Tracy, I appreciate you so much, and I love my blingy hair.
It looks gorgeous.
I'm going to Denver this weekend to see my niece, and I know they're all going to love my hair.
Well, you ought to teach yourself how to do it, or I'll teach you, and you could. I'd
spend time with you.
Oh, well, thank you. I take a travel kit wherever I go. I was on a cruise or going down the Danube and tinseling people's hair.
Oh, how fun!
The cruise
Yeah,
hair.
yeah.
I mean, it was.
And then you
It's
get
just
to know people.
I know, it's just a
Yeah,
way.
that's awesome. That's really great. That's one of the things I love about art. It helps you have a conversation and build those relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for doing this for us
You're
today
very
and
welcome.
showing all your cool stuff.